and welcome to Diablo 4 Season of Witchcraft. I am Sammy. I'm getting tangled up in my cords. This is Sammy. You are Sammy. We're all Sammys. Look at all the Sammys that are Sammying on your screen right now. It's amazing. And this is the long road to Paragon 300. I mean, the season is coming to an end. The only real thing that I'm trying to do is 300. It'd be cool if I could get some PvP kills, but I mean, that's just for the final chapter or trophy. There's a Sammy. I knew we'd find a Sammy. And hello, French fries. It is good to have all of you here. I see that you wait until the show begins to start chit-chatting away, and that is wonderful too. That way, when it goes to YouTube, we're not in the middle of a conversation. That's always silly. Because I cut out the pre-show for YouTube. They don't get to see that. And sometimes when I watch it back, I'm like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't cut the pre-show, but I'm going to continue to do it. Because you got to be here live. Got to be here, hanging out, in order to really see the whole thing. Oh, I'm frozen. Good. I mean, I'm only barely ahead on time. Come on. Ah, I thought I had it. Thought it was ready. Good. Gotta find a better spot to stand. Gotta find a better spot to stand. Shoot. Okay. That's fine. That's totally fine. Let him get a little heated. Let him get all hot under the collar. Get inside of his bubble. Wow, these guys are taking a beating. This makes me nervous about the Guardian at the end. I'm a little nervous that I am not going to be powerful enough to take them out. But we'll find out when we get there. I have cleared a tier 100 alone in the past. I believe in myself. And I believe in you. Sure, you could say those are just empty platitudes, but, you know, I have seen you have the ability to hit that follow button. I have seen you demonstrate the ability to hit the subscribe button. I believe in you. Okay, here we go. We're gonna just keep rolling through, killing all the dudes. This rain of arrows is dope. Makes life so easy. And the channeling shrine really helps things out. Whoops, shooting at a portal. Shh, don't tell anybody. I'm a little jumpy, and I shoot at portals. Happens to the best of us, I'm sure. Hey, thank you for jumping in. What is it? Omega Beams? I'm into it. If you have been streaming, I hope that you had a good stream. And I hope you are feeling like you are welcome to go rest if you need to. Thank you for bringing some friends. We are currently just warming up. The stream started 4 minutes ago, so you guys are here at a good time. It's just trying to get up to 300. It's a low goal. I might head over to the PvP zone, see if I can hunt down some other players. That's the only trophy I need for a platinum. So yeah, just really hanging out. That is what you guys have found us doing here. Oh goodness. Like, a little bit. I've owned this game for years. I have had most of the trophies for years. And then I stopped at Lilith and PvP. And I was like, well, I don't need to kill the Uber boss. I don't need to kill other players. I'll be done. And then yesterday I killed Lilith. And I was like, well, maybe I should go for the platinum. I'm one away. Like, what's stopping me at this point? Skill. Skill is probably what's stopping me at this point. If we're honest. Okay. I mean, we're doing pretty well on time. Yep. Don't want to stand in an explosion. I'm also hoping I can draw some of these people in. Because, yeah. I am thinking about doing the campaign again next season as a little micro challenge just to see, can I complete the season, spending the first week or so doing the campaign, because I love it. I love the campaign. I know some people are not into it. It struck a chord with me. It works. I enjoy it and I want to do it again. So this is your first campaign playthrough. I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous. I had a great time with it. Okay. We're doing well. Knocking dudes out. They haven't knocked me out. That's fantastic. Of course, it's not perfect. Nothing's gonna be perfect, but I really dug it. I'll be honest. I joined in at Diablo 3 back in the PS4 days, and I thought the campaign was fine. I would play it maybe once or twice, but I didn't think it was really good, as it were. I felt like maybe I was missing something by coming in at 3. Instead of earlier. But this one, I don't know. It just hit me in the right way, and the cutscenes are a big part of that. I think seeing myself in my costume really kind of helps the experience. Here we go. We're doing great on time. We'll see what happens when we get to the Guardian. Last time I went to a tier 100, I was doing great on time until the Guardian decided to humble me. They were like, oh, you think you're doing well. Allow me to demonstrate my superpowers. Okay. What do we got? Lethal is good. I'll take lethal. I'll take lethal. It's fun. It's great. Thank you for the follow, Omega Beams. That is so kind of you. I'm at a dead end. I need to pay attention. I need to actually pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm playing like I can just chat with you guys and not actually look at what I'm doing. Okay. Get better positioning. Ah, good. Good, good, good. Alright, that explosion didn't kill me, and that was what I was worried about. I saw it happen, and I don't even think it made a dent, which is great. Oh, crap. Alright, that's where I need to go. Never hit a full circle in the Artificer's Pit. That's so weird. Alright. Back on track. And a dead end? Gang, I might be in trouble. Where do I go? Oh, there it is. Haha. I'm not in trouble. I'm not in trouble. I know what I'm doing. I'm so good at this. Oh man. It is so great. I have never played What is PoE? Someone was playing it yesterday and they told me the title and I have forgotten what it's called. Something, it's not Piece of Eden, that's Assassin's Creed. Path of Exile, thank you. I have never played it. I haven't even looked to see if it's available on PlayStation because I don't think it is, and my computer doesn't like to be a gaming machine. But a lot of people are talking about it. I might have to check it out one of these days. Oh no. I have never had this happen to me. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. First I'm on a timer. Why am I looking it up now? Okay. These guys will give me the kills I need. Thank you. I knew they would help me out. They were just hanging out, just waiting. You know, just gotta be focused sometimes. Yeah. I had 40 minutes of failing at Lilith because I was getting too distracted. Not focused. Okay. Keep going. So far, so good. But I gotta watch all the stuff happening around me. Good. Okay. We're good. We're doing great. Not so great. Ooh. Okay. We're fine. I am streaming straight from the PS5. My camera is the PlayStation camera. The only thing that I have added is that I have a USB microphone that I plug directly into the PS5. One day I want to get a capture card. I just need to save up my money, and one day I will get that. But right now it is just straight from the PS5 with a microphone. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Woo! I do worry if I get a capture card one of these days, I will have to also get a better webcam because I think mine is at like 720, whereas this thing in theory is trying to stream at 1080. Yeah. It really is. I think they had it with the PS4, I just never used it. And then I bought this microphone for podcasting and realized I could just plug it right into the PlayStation. I gotta heal up. I am not looking at my health. Come on, dudes. Good. Let's try to avoid. Good. Where'd you go? There you go. Woo! We are doing okay. Thank you, we're here. Oh, thank goodness. It is good to have a guy with a shield nearby when I start to get impatient. Alright, +3, +2, still +2, and +2. Excellent. I am pleased with that. Give me a moment. I just want to finally do this. Bam. I own Path of Exile? Okay, well, there you go. I'm gonna have to check it out one of these days. Okie dokie. Look, I've had PlayStation Plus for a long time, and I used to have a better job, and sometimes I would buy things on sale. Sometimes I would get games on PlayStation Plus, and I don't know everything I own. Whew, that's a little embarrassing. Okay, everything's going in the trash. It's all going away.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Okay, I'm gonna have to download it and give it a shot, and I'm sure that'll make French fries grumpy because I haven't downloaded Monster Hunter Worlds. Okay, I wanted to go back here. No, I didn't. I'm lying again. I'm lying all the time. I wanted to go here just to see if maybe there would be someone hanging out. It would be cool if there was someone. Okay, this is going to drive me insane, so I'm going to stop that. And instead, mark for blood. I don't think there are going to be other players, but it would be cool. It would be cool. All right. I will do it. What a time. What a time to ask me to hydrate. Oops. As you watch, you can earn beard hairs, and there are plenty of things to redeem those beard hairs on, including keeping me hydrated. I just added a reward for making me stretch. Blazin had a great idea yesterday. Stretching is a thing that I should do, and I might as well get you guys to make me do it. Okay. At this point, I'm really just playing in here to collect petals, turn them into, I think it's red dust or something. Maybe I'll buy stuff in the store. But it would be cool if I ran into someone, especially if I beat them. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Thank you! Thank you! It's always so nice for these bosses to go down. Let's see if I can pick this up. They won't let me pick it up. There. Now they'll let me pick it up. I just have to slaughter everything. Okay. Good. Got him. Got him again. Fantastic. Love it. Love it. If they're gonna let me freeze them like that, then I will gladly freeze them like that, and then I will take their blood petals. I think when I get to about 5,000, maybe I'll go redeem them. Okay, good. All right, for those of you who are playing the season right now and you are working towards getting to the end of it, I have finished mine. I am willing to invite you to my game to work on one or two things and help you get through the season, because it would be cool. Just let me know and we can work that out. Now, taking a look. It is an issue with the controller. I have noticed it's a bigger issue if you don't use a primary ability in your primary button slot. I was playing as a necromancer and I just was not using a primary ability for that build. And so I tried putting the corpse explosion in the primary button spot, and it would always prioritize attempting a corpse explosion above picking up anything. So if I was on the field and there was anything on the ground, my necromancer would just be waving his hands around trying to find a corpse to blow up, and I was just like, stop it! So I had to switch things around and find an ability that would allow me to pick stuff up on the ground. It was a little annoying. I think I ended up using a curse, because a curse would, it would allow me to prioritize what was on the ground as opposed to throwing the curse out there. And then just put corpse explosion back in my core ability. Square button is for me. Okay. I think if I were a human player on the map right now, I would want to stay as close to the middle as possible. And that's what I'm gonna do. Go to the middle and let them fight me there. Whoops. Whoops. Fired a thing off before I was ready. But here we go. There you go. Necromancer is so much fun, but I don't use a lot of their primary abilities in the builds that I have done so far. And so, yeah, I've had to mess around, move things about until I find one. It's fun. Alright, stay mobile in case someone comes riding up on a horse. Like, even if they rode up now with 5 seconds left, I would still fight them. I would still say, yeah, baby, let's go. Okay, got that. Sweet. Okay, good. Looking around. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't pull my map up and look around in an area where people can kill me. I play so recklessly. Just like, what bad could possibly happen? What could ever happen while I'm just sitting here having a good time? And people could come and kill me. That's the bad that could happen. Good. Don't want to be made fearful. Very good. Okay. I'll go get this dudes. Everybody sees them on the map if they are in this area. We're at the end of the season. I highly doubt there is anyone here, but I'm going to continue to act as though someone might be here, because who knows? Someone might be curious. I don't know. I don't know how people do. You at home might decide you want to take a crack at me, and you might win. Okay. Good. I'm not gonna do the event. I know it's for more whispers. I don't need the whispers. But if I were another human being who had decided to go hang out in the PvP event, maybe I would go do the event and collect the whispers. So I'll do it.
Watch out!
I'll try. If I had like a full 360, I would love this particular thing. But I'm always worried that I'm leaving some of the survivors to die, and I don't want to. I want to save them. I want to be a hero. Okay. And keeping all of them alive, especially when we start getting elites who can do some AoE damage, that's going to make things so much harder. Alright, we're keeping them alive so far. Good. 30 seconds left, that's it. Just have to survive. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I didn't realize they were coming at you. I'm trying. Okay. 8 seconds. Down to like 3 seconds. So long as nobody makes them explode. I'm trying. Okay. Good. Excellent. Good. Everybody's dead. You know, it's all peaceful now. And I think I saved them all, so I'm a hero. Okay. Taking a look at this one. It's got the dexterity and the maximum life, but it does not have what I actually want, which is critical strike damage. So I'm going to say no. It's going to get thrown away. All right. And since that is recharged and I can do it again, I'ma do it again. Come on. Whoops. Okay, stay mobile. I cannot just stand here and wait for somebody to ride up on their horse. Not that anybody will, but you know, that's I don't want to do that. I don't want to be made victim to my own incompetence again. Good. Stay mobile. Keep moving. Excellent. I have no idea how many of these things I have collected now, but we did it. We did fine. Yay! I love my lurkers. You're always welcome to lurk and just hang out. So French fries, I think you told me yesterday that you lurk when you are playing a game, and I'm going to take a guess that it's Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay. Let's get back into it. I don't think I'm going to find any PvP players. I just don't think they are around. So I might head towards a headhunt zone. Not because I need them. Again, the season is over for me. Yeah, let's do it. If you are new here, thank you for watching. Why don't you hit that follow button? We're trying to get to 100 followers. We are 19 people away. If you are enjoying this and you would like to support me financially, hit the follow button or subscribe button. There should be a reminder for anyone who is sitting on their Prime subscriptions just above my head somewhere. If you are watching in the future on YouTube, then make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you're going to leave a comment, give me a time signature so I know what you're talking about. And yeah, I've got an audio-only podcast. It's called Potato Chip Pictures. There will be a new episode this coming Friday, so make sure to subscribe to that on your favorite podcatcher. I gotta be careful about doing too many whispers at once. Like, I think I am on patrol. Yes. And so I want to make sure that I don't free the entangled people and then accidentally waste one of the whispers. But I don't think that will happen. It is called Potato Chip Pictures. And I will actually drop a link as soon as I can, and I'm going to give you the Spotify link because that's what I prefer to use. I'm coming. Let's grab this copy, come back here, and kablamo. That's the newest episode. The newest episode from like 2 weeks ago because we took last week off. But it is a movie franchise review podcast, currently looking at the Bond franchise. My co-host has only seen a few of them, whereas I think I have seen most of them. And we're having fun making fun of some of the older aspects of these movies. They don't always age that well. Okay, yes, that's what I was worried about. So let's get out of here. Head to this guy.
It is done.
And we'll do one-handed weapons. I am going to want to go back down to that pimple so I can get it popped. I also saw that I increased a rank with the Coven. At this point, that just means I get some rewards. I think I get gem fragments and something else. I have no idea. Thank you! Thank you very much. I don't want to pressure people into listening because I'm the type of person who is like 6 to 9 months behind on the podcast that I subscribe to. So whenever I have a friend who's like, I've got a new podcast, I want you to listen, I'll subscribe. I will download the episodes. They just got to understand they are about 6 months behind other podcasts that I'm also listening to. So, you know, following is wonderful. It tells me that one of these days you'll get around to it, and that is perfect. Okay. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't let me charge off of my horse. Okay. Just a headless. Probably should have taken a draft of whispers. Am I full? I'm full. I'm over here trying to pick things up. No, I'm not full. There's just so much stuff dropping that I think I'm full. Okay. Might as well take care of this one, because I'm right here. Good, and then we pop more pimples. Oh boy. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I gotta run away. I gotta run away. You guys are doing great, though.
It is done.
We'll do dungeon keys. And then I'm gonna take a look. Maybe I need to dump some of my stuff. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty good, but I am gonna dump this. I just don't want to be carrying it around. Whoops. Getting a little too excited, pressing too many buttons. And I don't think there are other players around, so I'm gonna take the drugs. We're gonna go with critical strike chance and critical strike damage. That just tends to be my favorite. We're gonna take a draft of Whispers. We're gonna do Redamine, Soothing, and Queen Supreme. And then let's get back into it. I don't need the Forgotten Heads. I have collected everything I do need. But it's just a good idea to get the bonus experience, you know? Incense and potions will give you experience. Might as well take advantage of it. I forgot all about these guys. There we go. So I'm looking for the plants, and I see one above me. I should head over to it. It's like the closest one. But I'm also trying to be careful, because I don't... Here in Torment 4, I can still get killed. Even with my drugs going. I just need 4 more plants. There is one up here, one up there. Then if I need to, I can go down. 3 to go. Okay, I'll help you. I'll help. I don't always help. Sometimes when, you know, I've already finished their whisper, I won't help, but I haven't finished their whisper, so I gotta help. Good. Okay. Don't want that one. And I am here to help you. It's like my favorite thing to do. I'm so into it. Okay, okay. Lots of dudes hitting me.
Help, please.
Good. Good. Gotta watch my whispers. I am fine. I'm doing golden. And head up here. Because I never finished this one either. I got distracted, guys. I got distracted and I didn't finish things. I got distracted by that exact thing. That's fine. Good. We're doing great on whispers. I'm not gonna need to run away. Oh no! Eyelash! Eyelash! So, I think it would be nice if I could max out my legendary Witchcraft ability. That's the one that drops these flowers. The flowers heal me and cause poison damage to my enemies. Just depending on who picks it up. Darn. Darn. I don't need it to be a fugitive head. It just would be cool. Cool and nice. We're doing great. Dudes are dying all over the place. I feel great about it. Okay, anything left? There. Now we got everything. Somewhere in this area, there is a corpse. We just gotta find it. I don't think it's the thing that just flashed below me. Paragon 232, baby! Very happy about that. Okay. Maybe it is. Nope, there it is. There's the ravaged corpse. Okay, really quick, what I'm doing with this Rain of Arrows build is I am throwing a smoke grenade and then trying to immediately throw my Rain of Arrows. Doing that regenerates my Dark Shroud in my R1 ability, and that's a lot of my defense. And so as soon as that becomes available, I try to pop it and use it again. Knowing that it will regenerate itself as soon as I fire off a Rain of Arrows. So, and then my primary ability costs resource, but it speeds up the cooldown on my ultimate. And that's kind of the point of it. I don't know if I got the Whisper for finishing the Scour. Let's find out. Okay, no, I did not. Defeat the Rasping Shades. Maybe I need to find another thing? Yeah, I'm not sure. I doubt it's the Grotesque Deader. I was made fearful. So I don't have a way to break a control effect with this build, so I have to watch the floor. The floor will become lava, and I need to be better at watching for that. But for some reason, I always forget. And then I let them make me fearful or freeze me. Okay. So I'm kind of looking for another brazier. But maybe there was only the one. So my other idea for hanging around this brazier is that maybe I'll run into another player who has to do this Scour mission, and I can get them to summon the spirit that I need to kill. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take care of this cocoon and maybe head to the Tree of Whispers and deal with collecting my rewards. Who knows? Maybe I got enough Restless Rot. It would be cool. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to fire that off. If someone was saving it, I apologize. Good, good. Okay. But I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave an area with whispers because I'm running. Okay, everybody's good and dead. Because I'm gonna head over here and hopefully they don't hit me. Good, they didn't hit me. We're fine. We're golden. Perfect. Okay, so as I said, I have collected one more of these. Contains an assortment of powerful items and common crafting materials. I'm hoping it will also include some restless rot. But I don't want to open it just yet. No and no. Yeah.
Come back if you need the forge.
Yay! I wasn't paying attention to see if they dropped any restless rot. But none of these are worth keeping. All of it's going to be junked. And then, looking here, looks like I've got one more that I can do. Yeah, it costs 200. Can I do another one? I got it maxed out. Okay. Neat. So 10% healing, and nearly 5,000 damage, poison damage, to surrounding enemies. So I'm into that. And then on this one, I have just been kind of doing whatever, seeing what works and what doesn't work. And this side, I think it was, yeah, giving it to the regulars. This side, I think it gives it to the rares. No? What was this one? Was it intelligence? It was intelligence. Okay. So that is right outside. I'm just kind of looking to see if there were any intelligence nodes that I missed. Doesn't look like it. And then you. It's not dexterity, it is the magic nodes. So I gotta make sure I know which one I want to get. Alright, well, I don't really love any of those. So looking at this gives me stuff for magic. I think I'm gonna go with the trapped. It's one of the things I do most frequently. I trap people either with my L2 or my caltrops. So it's the way I should go. And right now I'm just kind of using the last of that draft of whispers. I gotta stop tracking that one. Good. That was sneaky. I was able to just grab what I wanted and run away. That's the way I like to do it. Alright, I did not... Oh, there's the wisp. Let's see if I can join in. Oh, crap. It's over here! It's over here! I hope that other player is here. Because he fired it off. I don't want to steal their whispers, but at the same time, I want this whisper too. Good. I mean, we're doing pretty well as a team. But come back, guy. Come back. Okay, they're back. There they are. I was having trouble seeing them. Okay, we're doing well. I think this is the one that does 3 waves of enemies. No, it's the last one that does that. So here and no further. Here is where we plant our feet and do battle. Perfect. Now the problem is, I'm worried that I will fire off another wisp. Okay, good. I did not. I don't think I can. I think even if I found the pustule for the wisp, I hope I wouldn't be able to fire it off. I don't know. I've never tried. Okay, it's 1. Let's get our other animal friends back home. That's 2. Hi, Necromancer. It's good to have you back. Good. There we go. Deep sigh. Have to go collect rewards again. Good. Excellent.
It is done.
And I don't... I'm definitely not going to get a chest plate I want. Definitely not going to get an amulet I want. So I'll go with gauntlets. I just don't think they would drop a unique with more greater affixes than what I currently have. And on the chest plate, I'm using a mythic unique. So they're definitely not going to drop one of those in a cache. Good. Blast them with a rain of arrows and then zip towards it so that they run into the rain of arrows. If I run away, they have a better chance of dodging it, and that always makes me sad. Yay! How are we looking? Oh man, I forget how long the draft of whispers goes, so I probably am going to end up wasting it. I'm probably going to just let it expire when this headhunt expires. Perfect. That's what I like to see. I like it. Okay, so the only one that I haven't done is this one where I just don't know how to force it. My other idea still stands of just hanging out over here and seeing if another player completes it. Nope. Sorry. You've already given me all the whispers. Keep hoping that if I stand by it, they'll just fire one off. Dang it. He got away. I think I got him. Yes. I got a lot of them. I think I did okay. Yeah, so I just need one of these things. What does it say I need to kill? Defeat the Rasping Shades. And I think they spawn from activating the thing that I was supposed to activate, which I'm pretty sure I activated, so I don't know why they didn't spawn. So... Alright, well... Yeah, I had a feeling I was gonna... not complete that particular whisper. And we don't need to. So, what I have been doing since I finished the season is just kind of side quests. They don't particularly give a lot of experience, but there's something to do. And I have done a lot of stuff in Fractured Peaks. I did not complete it. There were a few missions that I just haven't discovered yet. I could always look at a guide and figure out where they're hiding, but I figure why not just move on, and if I finish all of the quests before the next season starts, then great, I can look for the ones that I need, but I don't think I'll need to. Alright, where's this other thing? Good. Unfortunately. Oh, jerk. Impressive. Unfortunately. Can't believe you're this powerful. Ugh, Sammy, you're the worst. Just out here killing all the baddies. Some people will never be happy. I'm telling you. Okay. Hopefully Rahir keeps everybody off of my butt. Good job, Rahir. Good. Here we go. Down, down, down we go. Let me see something. Just taking a look. Oh, interesting. All right, whatever. I'm stuck on the environment. Good. All right, I've got this lady's remedy. And I know what the next thing she's going to want me to do is. I've returned with the materials.
Excellent. Set them over there, if you please. There's a mortar and pestle over there. Mix the ingredients up, and I'll keep her still.
Okay. Mix it all together. And put it on the bear.
There. Hopefully she can recover. I'd like to prevail on you for one more thing.
Let's do it.
Bertha's
Prevail.
injuries were made with a blade. Help me search where I found her, and maybe we can find the perpetrators and exact justice.
I'm into it. Let's do it. Let's get them. She gets to teleport, but I don't. I'm ready to go.
I found Bertha. It looks like she trailed blood here. It goes up that way.
Then let's follow it. Let's follow it and find some hunters to kill. I don't know. I don't know if I would be a hunter in Skosglen. where the druids hang out, because, like, they might just... You might be hunting a human being who is wild-shaped. Like this mutilated bear. The bear has been expertly skinned. The wounds underneath are similar to those that afflict Birfa.
The blood trail continues up this way.
Then let's go that way. Come on. There it is. Whew. Lots of dudes. Lots of dudes that need some killing. Oh, dudes who make more dudes. There. That's all I needed. I just needed to take out the dudes who make the more dudes. It's not this cairn, is it? Oh, I talked to Alton. What happened?
What happened? What happened is I need a potion. I'm bleeding out of your boots is what happened. One of the damn bears.
I've got a potion.
We were poaching for furs. One of those damned beasts took a chunk out of me. Oh. Damn you! Spare a potion.
Absolutely.
You did this?
Oh, I guess you're a bad guy. Never mind.
My friend.
No potion.
The poacher?
Alright, well, as I said, you can't go hunting bears in this region. You might find yourself battling against a druid. And yes, I did just skip that entire event. Lurking in the shadows. Alright, so Mega Beams, thank you for joining. That was awesome. And I appreciate that you're going to check out the podcast. So, good night to Omega Beams. Thank you for lurking, French fries. I'm glad you're still here. I'm still going to talk to myself as I often do. Alright, French fries, are you alright? French fries got a hydration and a posture check.
We've been so lax in patrolling the woods. I will not let this happen again. We owe the forest more than that.
Okay. Let's go to this one. I'm gonna do the mission with... Oh, no, I don't want to do this. I keep walking into this event and getting curious, like, what could this be? It's something I don't want to deal with. All right, I believe I am going in the right direction. Yes. Hopefully I can aggro everybody and get them to just walk right into my attack. Good enough. Cover my butt, and then hit this. Perfect.
Impressive.
Thank you. Unfortunately, again, we're here. We're here always with a backhanded compliment. I'm sure he thinks he is talking to or about the enemies, calling them impressive, unfortunately. But I don't find them impressive. I'm the only one who is impressive here. Stuck. There we go. Okay. I don't know if this is a dungeon or if this is something for this quest. Like one of the micro dungeons. We'll find out. We'll get in there and we'll find out. Okay. The Wretched Delve. Let me see if I've got one of those keys. I'm also gonna just get rid of any of my gold finds. Didn't realize I had been collecting those. What am I looking for? Wretched Delve. Let's get back in here. Wretched Delve. Wretched Delve? Nope. But I have never completed this. I can see the little treasure mark under there. So I know that there is an affix that is waiting in there that I can unlock. Likely for a different character class. But I might as well. Should I ever play in the Eternal Realm again, I'm going to have all of the affixes unlocked between all of the seasons that I have played. Good. I'm hoping I can lure, well, it's too late. But I wanted to lure that ghost into the rain of arrows, but he didn't want to move. Get in there. Like, the pattern that I have is fire the rain of arrows and then go in the direction of the enemies and hope that I can lure more of them into it. I think... No, I was... They worked that time. I lured them into it. And so I thought I was only killing one dude, but other dudes walked right into it. Alright, I'm gonna listen to this journal.
Whatever protected me from this demon-born blight has waned. The sores on the back of my hands weep, and something eats at the back of my eyes. Like the rest of my clan, I will lose this battle and succumb to this disease. It was planned for to take that protected me so that I could save people.
I mean...
It was a curse. Forced to watch. Helpless as all that I loved died. This is not, will not, be the end. The earth would not let it be so.
Yeah. He's not the only one who's cursed. Like, he shouldn't feel like he's alone in the world. Like, literally everyone is cursed right now. It's kind of the world we are stuck with. Whoops, wrong way. Hand on the right wall. Okay. Ah, frozen. I can hear him. Can I get him? Okay, I think I got him. I was like, I hear him rattling. I know he's out there just summoning more dudes. That always frustrates me. Hopefully that's everybody. Looks like it. So I'm looking for the last fallen idol. There it is. Got him. And then we gotta go to the final part. Ah, dang it. These shaman! They're the worst. They're the worst. All right. Whatever. Whatever. On that. Okay. So it says that I can, you know, return and finish this particular quest, but no. I want to complete the dungeon like that. Now I can go back to what's his name. Oh, I should have teleported to him. He's standing right next to a waypoint. Not that it matters. I got a wonderful horse. I got that horse for killing Lilith. So I'll just ride my horse for a little bit. I've awoken the runestones in the forest.
Brilliant. They're humming again. I can feel the life force surging. Let us not waste a moment. Help me wake up the runestone and restore Tur Dulra.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Oh, I think I have to fight. Maybe? Maybe not.
The power of the stones lingers with you.
So I just gotta touch something?
And awaken them all to complete the ritual.
I'll do it! I love touching stuff. Ta-da!
Thank you. You've reawakened this place. Can you feel the magic flowing again? That's all you're doing. Isn't it beautiful?
I think this is the first time I have actually fixed something in this game. I think all of the other quests have just been kind of helping people who are definitely not going to make it in this world, and now I have legitimately fixed a thing. You know, something that was dead is now alive, and the magic is returning. So in one area and in one situation, I have actually fixed a problem. Can I assist you with anything else?
You've breathed new life into our order. Our druids have begun returning. Those that survived. Many didn't. I once had an apprentice, Aideen. A fiery spirit, that one. Never backed down from a challenge. Not even when Astaroth came.
And that wasn't very long ago.
I bade her not to go. Of course, it didn't stop her. She's dead now. But her spirit is shackled to the fight that ended her. Over and over she faces him.
Interesting.
Help her move on.
Okay. If I were to go defeat a spirit that is locked in an eternal battle with a banished demon, what wouldn't that just make the spirit think that I was the demon? I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. All they wanted me to do was find and defeat this angry spirit. So I'll do it.
Can't let it all burn down. I won't lose my home.
Then let's do this thing. Good job. You didn't lose your home.
See what you've earned.
Alright, back on my horse. Just take a ride back to UN. I like that the monsters cannot enter the city. Like, obviously they're programmed to stop. That's the real answer. But I like imagining that they're on the honor system and they're like, oh, that's where people live. We're not allowed in there. Everybody turn around. We got to go backwards. We're not allowed into a people area. I've laid Eowyn's spirit to rest.
You have? Oh, spirits. Thank you. Truly. She was days away from finishing her apprenticeship. I had a staff fashioned for the occasion. Almost buried it with her. But it didn't seem right.
Why not?
I think she'd want to see it put to good use. Not rotting in the ground.
Don't give it to me. It's just gonna get thrown away. It's just gonna get destroyed. Like, I can't even equip it. Don't give it to me. Well, it's mine now, I guess. And I'm full up on obols. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is teleport here, delete a bunch of stuff, collect the obol, or spin the obols, then go back, pick up the ones that remain on the ground, and just continue playing. Okay, that is nothing. This is dexterity, and it's not what I want. It's not what I want. And then I don't think either of these gloves, yeah, they're not gonna cut it. But I got a couple of aspects upgraded, so that's cool.
Things on your return.
But, you know, this late in the game, it's always... Oh, dang it. I forgot what I was doing. It's always a good thing to actually collect an upgraded aspect. Like, maybe I'll want to go through and see if there is anything that I'm currently rocking that doesn't have the best aspect available. Okay. We wanted the Purveyor of Curiosities, who is right in front of me. And I'm just going to spend all of my whisper or murmuring obols. They never drop anything good.
Too bad.
Finished, are you?
Okay. That's good enough for me.
What's left, you ask?
No, I didn't. I trust you. I trust you'll break it down and give me all of the components that I requested. Like, I didn't even think about the honor system. Okay. Shoba has her missions to finish. All right, my drugs wore off. I don't know if I'm going to fire them off. Maybe if a Helltide spawns, which it won't. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Gotta be better at navigating the environment. I keep allowing myself to get trapped. Okay. Made it. This will contain the wild magic.
Ewan has a scroll for everything, doesn't he? Let me see it. Oh, interesting. The spell is old, intricate, but I have another familiar, Mochran, who is suitable for the task. Mochran will suppress the wild magic. Please protect him.
I can do that.
I can't afford to trade any more of my life essence to create a familiar. Keep up your guard.
Does that...
Expect there will I'm in trouble.
Does that mean that when her, like, wood monster familiar died, it took some of her life essence away? Or, like, she's closer to death, rather? Like, obviously, she used her life essence just to craft the thing. Okay.
Come with me.
Come with me, indeed. Let's get this tracking. Don't know why. And he doesn't have a health bar. So what happens if I get on a horse? Like, keep up? Yeah, he'll keep up. Okay. Like, he'll teleport, but he's keeping up. That's all I needed. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Getting stuck on the environment again. I can't stare at the screen because the left-hand side is all screen glare and horribleness. Alright, they are in their spot. Oh. I thought they were just gonna plant themselves and be done with it, but nope. Gotta send them to a bunch of places. Sorry, potential druids. I didn't want to slaughter you guys, but you started fighting me, and I gotta protect myself. And I don't have a non-lethal combat option. Okay. Slay the corrupted beasts just to fill up Machrin with corruption. I think that means that Machrin is gonna die at the end of this, meaning that Shoba is once again close to death. Alright, off we go to the final location. And there he is. So I can just chill. Just chill here. Plant my feet. Hope that nobody poisons me to death. That's really it. Just making sure I stay alive. And he's planted, corrupted, and likely dead. And Shoba can't create any more familiars, so I think in attempting to take away the corruption of this land, I have once again brought someone closer to their end. That's what I keep doing. Very few people get happy endings in this world. It is done, but
You need not say it. The wild magic has taken Mokran from me as well. The druids were right to fear it.
yeah, man.
It rests.
This area is brutal.
Now, please, take your leave. I need to think.
Good, thank you. Alright, well that's all of her missions finished. I can take a look. 32 out of 47. This is the last area. Trying to figure out the best way to get there. I think it's going to be this way. All right. Does anyone have a quest for me? Looks like someone does. Anybody closer? I don't see anyone closer. I'm sorry, bears. I'm sorry. That time I attacked first. But you know, they're all corrupt. It's okay when I do it. It's only bad when poachers do it. All right, we got another of these sad missions. I know what this one is. Well, I guess it's not super sad. It starts sadder than it ends, I guess. What happened here?
This doesn't make any sense. I checked on them a few days ago. These are Cecil's grandchildren, they... Check around. Cecil wouldn't have left them alone. He wouldn't have let this happen.
Yeah, I'll help. I'll help. 2 young boys, their bodies are bloated with water, as if they drowned. But they're too far from water.
We need to find Cecil. Let's check along the river.
I'm just gonna fire off a rain of arrows. Just to stop these dudes who are hanging out over here. Good. And then, of course, as always, try to lure them into my rain of arrows.
Ida! Ida! I can hear you!
Cecil! Get away from her! Cecil?
Oh, he exploded into water. He exploded into water. All right, we're here. Let me, yeah, good job. Stand there. What took Cecil?
A white. Something that's haunted the coast for generations. It uses the weak to prey on the rest of us. I haven't seen one since. Well, that doesn't matter. I knew this day was coming. If you mean to help me, meet me at the abandoned coast. I could use you.
You got it. I will help you. I am into this. I enjoy helping, but I do want to look to see if there's any other exclamation points. Doesn't look like it. There are going to be... Oh, I can already see them in there. But I'll get those after finishing hers. Oh, getting stuck on the environment. That's what I always do. I'm so bad at it. I gotta stop. Okay. But if they're gonna drop a whole bunch of dudes right where I'm at, I'll stop by and fight them. Oh, I remember this particular side quest. This one sometimes annoys me. What are we doing here?
Hunting, of course. This is an old victim of hers. Must have floated out of her lair. We must act quickly. Cecil and his grandsons aren't the only ones the White will hunt down. We'll need the Whites here. There should be plenty in the village. She damn near wiped us out the first time.
Yep, we'll do it. We'll check out the sodden growth. Okay, good. I don't have to, like, do anything special with it. I just have to find all 4 remaining ones. If you are new here and you have been enjoying yourself, hit that follow button. I would really appreciate that. We are 19 people away from the goal of hitting 100 followers. If you want to support the channel financially, you can hit that subscribe button. I added some new subscriber badges, but I don't know how they work. I see it on my name, but I don't know how to see it on other people. Anyway, that's another thing that I added. So if you want to hit your subscribe button, maybe you can figure out how to see your badge. And yeah, if you're watching in the future on YouTube, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you're going to leave a comment, just give me a time signature so I know what you're talking about and don't think you're a crazy person. And finally, check out the Potato Chip Pictures podcast on your favorite podcatcher. It is a movie franchise review podcast. Taking a look at the Bond franchise right now. This Friday, we're going to have our review of The Man with the Golden Gun. I have just finished editing it. I have finished all of the shorts that are going to go with it. So it is ready to go. Next week, you'll get all of that. Friday, the podcast, and then every day for the week, another short from that episode. Okay. Still looking for the last two. This is such a big circle, and I'm pretty sure all of the hair will be in, like, houses? I'm going to keep trying. So I'm going to get back into the village, essentially, is what I'm getting to. Like, it'd be cool if there was one up here where there's this tiny little bit of land right down here. But no, there's not. I don't think they do anything with this tiny bit of land. But I found it. It's a cool little bit of land. There's one. Nope, that was a glittering ore vein. That was not one. That's one. So we are looking for one more. I think I might know where it is, but we'll find out. We'll find out in a moment. Okay, here it comes. Good. I didn't even have to worry about losing that particular treasure goblin. Okay, here's the posture check for you. And here's the hydration. As you watch, you can earn beard hairs, which you can redeem for things like getting me to take a drink, or sit up straighter, or stretch. Or, if you really save up your points, you can buy a thing like a made-up fairy tale or a totally real story about the day you and I met. Definitely not something I'm making up on the spot. There we go. In fact, it looks as though Gaming Mike has redeemed the how did we meet. So, a lot of you may not know this, but Gaming Mike and I were actually, we were both abducted by aliens. It wasn't really a scary thing. Like, I had always thought getting abducted by aliens would be kind of creepy, but instead they just took us to the near future. So, like, our little brothers became older than us, and suddenly there were, like, totally different presidents in the White House. It was bizarre, but we did our thing. We had to hang out. We had to rescue the aliens that took us to the future because, like, how else were we going to get back to our own time? And yeah, Gaming Mike and I, we were able to invade a government base, and there were a few pretty angry dudes there, but you know, when you're charming and as handsome as Mike is, then anybody lets you do pretty much whatever you want. So we got in, we got out, we got into the spaceship, we traveled back in time, and the only condition for, you know, our being on that journey was that neither of us could start streaming until we were adults. So we stayed true to our word, and now that we are adults, we are able to stream, and I don't even know what base we had to raid to get there. I've thought, like, wouldn't it be cool to go and meet the younger version of myself who had traveled to the future? But, you know, it just slipped a mind. I never got around to it. I don't know about you, Gaming Mike, but don't have to worry about any chaotic things in the time stream coming from me. Ah, yeah. I figured. Such nerds. Oh, goodness. Yeah, totally a real story. Absolutely happened to both of us. Okay, this is what happens every time I do this particular mini quest. And maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, I will learn where the last one is. But for now, I'm just kind of looking for things shining in the environment. Seeing if I can find the last little clump of hair. This was the first one. I saw Idar again at the shoals. She said nothing to me, only stared at me with the same eyes I see looking at our daughter's face. I think I prefer the yelling and pleading. In her silence, I can hear my own guilt, and it is unbearable. Spooky dooky. Yeah, so somewhere there is one more sodden growth. Just gotta find it. I'll check over here. I don't think they are along the outside. Yeah, I don't see it there. Check here. Nope, not there. Oh, nope, that's just a slain warrior. Getting myself excited. There it is.
I think that's all we'll find here. But it isn't enough. Let's check the beach west of here.
Yep.
It should have something.
I know it will. I just tried to check there. Excuse me. There it is. Bloated corpse. The bloated remains are shiny and gray from decay. Small tendrils of hair cling to the body. Did you know him?
Poor man. The body's so bloated I can't say if I knew him or not. At least he's got something left to give us for the ritual.
Ritual?
Yes. I learned it from my mother before. Everything. We'll use the White's hair to find it.
Yeah.
There's a good site of power it will need. Meet me there as soon as you can.
I will do that. I think we've already collected the hair. Yeah, I think I only have to plant it at the next spot. I don't want to get attacked, but I want to open these. Just to have them opened, you know? Ave Maria, babe. Just riding on over, skipping the events. Here it is.
Good. You've arrived. Watch your step. The spirits hate outsiders.
Yeah, they're attacking me already.
The shelter is empty. You must take the hair and light it at each shrine. When that's done, we'll have a way to find the White.
And it'll stink. Oh my gosh, it'll stink so bad.
Every time you light a shrine, you'll get angrier.
Yeah, because it's gonna stink.
I don't want to do this alone.
Have you ever smelled burning hair? Black. Bleh. Why are they so angry? Alright, got those ones. I want to make sure that I, like, hit them all. I don't want to fire it and then find them behind me. But if they, you know, spawn behind me afterwards, that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, see if I can lure them into it. Perfect. I just barely missed those guys. But not that time. Okay. Anybody else fighting me? I don't want to start the next thing. Ah, there it goes. Look at that. Look at that creepy face. Look at the creepy face. I don't know if you saw it rising out of the ground. But I love that. That's one of my favorite things in this entire game, is that creepy rock face. I like it. What is this?
I saw my mother drawing this face over and over. But there, the inscription. It points us to where it is. Its lair lies to the very north of here. But there's a warning. There's a test. Test or not, this will end. Make your way there.
Let's do it. Is there another player nearby? No, I don't think so.
What is this?
Neat. I also accidentally picked up a quest. Alright, these are the guys who show up on the mini-map, so I'm only going to work on them. At least on my way. I love knocking down their towers. Good. I'm going to skip this conduit shrine. Just this late in the game, I don't find it that useful. I love the conduit shrine at the beginning, when I'm weak and I'm trying to survive. It's incredibly fun to go blasting a bunch of dudes with lightning damage. But when you're later in the game, you've got your build in a certain way. You've got a play style that you're trying to follow. It does kind of throw off your groove to switch over to the conduit shrine.
It is done.
Even if it only lasts for like 30 seconds, it's still one of those things that kind of throws me off my rhythm. I'm the one who the Emperor's New Groove is about. You guys may not know that about me, but you throw off my groove, you are getting thrown out a window. Defenestration happens all the time with me. Alright, you guys gonna get up? There you go. Sometimes you just gotta coax them into a fight. Just be like, come on guys, let's fight, let's battle. Are you ready? That's what I asked!
Do something we must, regardless of readiness.
And now you're criticizing me? You asked the same question! Some people's children. I'm gonna have a talk with her mother.
Oh, the smell of this place.
Good. I don't want to, I mean, I'm gonna just abandon them. I was gonna say I don't want them chasing me behind, but I think they've got a certain path that they are allowed to follow, and then I think they'll just turn around and return. So I don't need to worry about these guys.
There you are.
Is that?
Mother? Stop it! Stop it! I'm not...
Is that really her mother, or is that an illusion of the white? That's the question.
Enough! I am not bitter. I am angry.
Which is
And I do not have
more than bitter.
you did. This is the end.
Yes. Let's get your mother. There she goes. Are you all right?
Spirits. That's done. I'm leaving. I won't just stand here moping.
Go to Karagar. There's not a lot of people there, so that's like the best place to go if you are trying to survive in this world that has fallen apart. Father always said it is true love that feeds the deepest hate. I thought that having Rowena, I need not want her father. I thought I might be strong, but daily I hear whispers that tell me I am not. Spooky dooky. Spooky dooky. Yeah, you guys survived. Congrats. Where is she? I don't need to be running around all over the place. If she is right there, then I'll just teleport to her. I don't need to be doing all of this hiking. Okay, before I collect the next quests, I am going to speak to her. Finish this quest. Finish this quest. If I remember how to get to her.
I always guessed her fate. And I'm too old to become teary-eyed about the truth.
Yeah.
Say you've come to see me sulk.
Lady, I just helped you. Why are you talking about me coming to see you sulk? I am not here to pick on you. Are you feeling better?
I was overly harsh with you.
Amen.
And you did help me.
Amen again.
More than anyone else.
Amen a third time.
I loved Cecil. My father. Too much, I think. If he loved her or not, I don't know. I never wanted to ask. Our village was fine until my mother disappeared. You can guess, The same test I passed. She failed.
Okay, so this is like a Doctor Who situation with the white.
My thanks, friend.
You're welcome. Just don't go yelling at me next time I am over here. So many grumpies. Okay, let's collect these other quests. The village is quiet. No business left?
Haven't sent the boats out since before the last full moon. Too many drowned along the coast. We have opened the stores of salted cod, but that's supposed to be for winter.
Ugh.
I can tell you've seen your share of fighting. If you can cull the drowned, we have coin.
I'm literally a billionaire. I do not need the coin. I'll take the coin because that's the only way to finish this quest, but you guys should keep it and not give it to me. I'm way too wealthy to feel anything towards your meager offering of gold.
The whale was on us for days. It shadowed the length of Kerrigar. Now when it turned too bold, Benin pulled us alongside the beast, and I rushed in to give it a spear. Realized too late, I only had my flask in hand. You should have seen Benin's face.
I'm sure Benin loved that you went into a fight with a flask.
Whale or otherwise.
Yep, and I'm sure Benin is just fine. What, by the way, happened to Benin?
It was my best mate. Took to the sea a fortnight ago and hasn't returned. I heard his vessel met the rocks beyond Stormbreak Cove. Tore it to pieces. I'd give the coast a look myself, but I can't see him like that.
That and there's lots of undead
Fit to burst.
in that area.
Like a brother. It's not right. Could you see if he's there? He has a tattoo on his neck. A seafarer's spear.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
And I'm sure no other sailors have a seafarer's tattoo on their neck. But, you know, I will slaughter everything that has tattoos on its neck, just like he asked me to. I'm sorry, what was that? He didn't ask me to slaughter everything? Well, that's how I solve all my problems, so he probably shouldn't have come to me. Alright, so we're looking for drowned. They're going to show up on the map, so there's one. One.
You won't get past me.
There's more. Excellent. Oh, that was beautiful. I am quite pleased with how that worked out. Making him turn around and try to run away into my rain of arrows? Yes. Ah, those jerks. Everyone who's able to get away from me are just big jerks. Okay. We're taking dudes out left and right. We're being the apocalypse to the villains. You know, the villains are the apocalypse to the civilians of this world, and I'm going to be the apocalypse to the demons of this world. Ah. Alright. I'm going to head up this way. Maybe this event would have more drowned in it, but I'm not gonna do it. Perfect. Yeah, man. It only took the entire season, but I've got the rhythm pretty well now. Mwahaha, just 4 left. Okay, before I return to her, because I could always just teleport over there, I am going to do this one. This is where Benin is, so if we see any drowned that have neck tattoos, we gotta kill them. That wasn't what he asked us to do, but that's what we're gonna do. Nope, no neck tattoo on that one. What about these shambling corpses? Oh my goodness, French fries I also need to eat. I think there's a local taco place in my area that does buy one, get one on tacos, and so I'm probably gonna do that. and then I'll go for a walk. I plan on streaming for another hour, so you can come back and watch, and if not, you can catch it later on YouTube. But enjoy your meal. Think about the food.
Just need to wait out the tide. The sea can keep the damned ship.
Well, is that a guy with a tattoo on his neck? We'll find out. The wounded sailor. What happened?
Our ship kissed the rock of eternal watch with its bare arse. Scattered us across the rock, blood and wood everywhere. I managed to get Gil at the beach here. No telling what happened to the rest.
Do you know a sailor named Benin?
Ben? Yeah. I recall the name. Stoic fella. Kept to himself.
And where is he now?
There he'll be a tough find. Not one for moaning.
So I'm looking for living survivors. Like, I was under the impression that I was coming up here to slaughter everything with a neck tattoo. Apparently I missed a pretty crucial note with this quest. Good. I mean, we keep coming to this area. It's a favorite location. People like it up here. I'm gonna check here because I genuinely do not know where I'm gonna find the corpse. So I'm just kind of looking around. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Nope.
I need to keep looking.
I saw something flashing. I'm gonna check up here first. This might be one of those situations where I have to check a certain number and then Benin's corpse will be made available. Or it might be a situation where the corpse is in a specific spot and I just have to find it. Nope, not you. What about you?
I need to keep looking.
Fergus,
Okay. It was the chest.
Little makes me happier knowing so. The bottle consumed you long ago. Took what little sense washed around that head.
Poor guy.
I couldn't stand it now. The whinging, the pissing about. I leave Marrowan, my home, to be free of you. Free of your misfortune. I wash my hands of you.
Yeah, so here I'm gonna ask. Usually I believe in telling the truth even when the truth is cruel. But I have done this quest many times. Sometimes I lie, sometimes I tell the truth. This guy who is in the pub believes that his best friend, Benin, might still be alive, and he's just trying to have him found, but he believes they are still best friends. I just read that note that tells us that Benin purposely got on that ship to get away from the guy who sent me on this quest. When I get back, I will have the option to either tell him the truth, which he will likely forget because he's a drunk, or lie to him and allow him to just continue believing that his best friend died, remaining his best friend. I don't know. I don't know what the right thing to do is. As I said, I have done both when it comes to playing the game. It's the same reward, as far as I know. The question is, well, I think this time I'm going to tell him the truth. Maybe telling him the truth will be the harsh reality he needs to hear in order to give up the bottle. I mean, that was the story we heard at the beginning of this quest, was him saying, like, we got into this fight and all I had in my hand was alcohol. Like, of course, he knows he's pretty doomed with the bottle. Anyway, the drowned have been dealt with for now.
Thank you. I'll tell the boys we can get back to work. We've been restless, being on land this long.
Well, I only dealt with the drowned on the land. Like, if the drowned were getting the boats, I didn't do anything about that particular problem. I think I'm going to tell him the truth. I'm telling him the truth. I found a letter from Benin.
Misfortune? Me? Saltier than the sea, that bastard. Better off without him, I am. Find my way alone. Prove him wrong.
So maybe that'll work for him.
Huh? No. I've had my fill.
So telling him the truth gets him to stop drinking, at least now. And I think telling him a lie, just saying that Benin is dead, I think he'll take a drink for Benin. So, you know, if you at home are trying to stop fictional characters from drinking too much, that's how you do it. Okay, 39 out of 47. I have missed a lot of quests somewhere. I believe there is one up here. So first I'm just going to travel area by area just to make sure that there aren't any obvious ones that I missed. I should probably do the same with the Fractured Peaks. So I don't see any up here. Danger, danger. High voltage. When we touch, when we kiss, when we... I almost went the wrong way. Okay. Now, what I am going towards, I think I remember there being a quest that would drop on this part of the map, like a found quest. So that's what I'm doing over here, just seeing if memory serves correct, or if I have forgotten everything about this game. I was made fearful. Okay. Somewhere... See, I don't think it's where that event is. I think it's like pots that I have to break. Okay, maybe I will just deal with this.
The daughter of hatred demands blood.
Demand away, lady. It's not gonna help you. Perfect. Check to see where she wants to fire the next one. I'm looking for a little line. There it is. She got another one. Okay, and I got the first one. See, unfortunately, like, I still have 30 seconds and 3 more sacrifices to deal with. But I can't make her do the sacrifices. I fire off, and if I kill it, then I usually just have to keep waiting until she sends another one. There we go. How do I still have 3 remaining? Or is that like... Okay, so maybe I did. I did master it. It was... If 3 of them had made it to her, then that would have been the fail condition. Okay, well. All of that is dealt with. So, back to looking around. I thought there was something I could find on the ground, and that's what I'm trying to do. It is. Haha! I found it. I found a bottle washed ashore containing a letter and a family heirloom. The letter was addressed to Podrig from his father. I should start by asking around the nearest town, Korbach. Good. And Korbach is just right there. And then I should check to see if I picked up any other quests. Because if there is a multi-phase, like a multi-step quest, that could also block some of the quests from spawning. Let's talk to you.
5 goats, they won't miss one. Tomorrow night I'll go.
Okay, that's not it.
Died in his sleep, you say? Yeah, as long as his bed's clean, that's no issue. Better than mud and straw. Bless the ancestors. Can't remember the last time I had a proper night's sleep.
Okay, take the dead man's bed. Go for it. I'm looking for Podrig.
He's likely by the tents near the centre of town, but I wouldn't go bothering him.
Okay, well, that's exactly what I came here to do, so... I'ma do it. Are you Podrig?
Who's asking? Apologies, Wanderer. Do you need something? What's this? A letter? This may never reach you. No. Where did you get this? The drowned? Closing in? All this time, I've been ashamed of me, Father. I thought he abandoned us.
Yeah, man, you've been carrying that hatred for too many years.
I've seen something like this before. An amulet imbued with druidic power.
Okay.
This is a relic.
I
From when I was a child.
am going to have to finish the stream.
People still practice the old ways.
Oh, goodness, I want this guy to be done talking.
Now I've not the ability to use it. Unless
Ah.
I could use it. Me father wouldn't have wanted it collecting dust on a shelf.
I don't think I can use it. You should keep it.
I will take care of it.
I'll probably melt it down. That's how I'm going to take care of it.
At least now her spirit can rest easy. Thank you, friend.
You're welcome. Okay, so like I said, I think I'm going to end the stream because I don't want to talk about it. I am feeling a bit hungry. I am feeling my belly starting to grumble a lot, so I gotta eat. So we're going to call it here. We'll be back tomorrow. I believe tomorrow is Thursday, which, as you guys know, is my Friday. So make sure to hit the follow button, turn on your notifications, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.